They are a great donor and a bestower of blessings through all your physical senses. Through your forehead, be a bestower of blessings and a great donor, and remind everyone of their original form. With the spiritual drishti from your eyes, give everyone a vision of their original home, the land of liberation, and of their sovereignty, liberation in life. After having received such a great donation and blessing, let them become constantly cheerful. With your hands, become a bestower of blessings and give others the blessing of becoming constantly yogis and karma yogis who perform elevated actions and attain elevated fruit. A complete Tyagi soul will never do anything under the slightest influence of any of the vices. A complete Tyagi always has the speciality of being a world benefactor. He is constantly a bestower, a child of the bestower, and filled with feeling of wanting to give others. He wouldn't say, only if the other does it, or only if the situation or atmosphere is like this, will he do something.
Good morning, and how lovely that all of us have chosen to start our day exposing our mind and our intellect and our heart to such auspicious and beneficial thoughts of truth, beneficial for everyone. And one aspect that perhaps is not clarified to all of us in the same way is the aspect of renunciation. And you can add to your vocabulary the word tyag, renunciation. Tyag is a short word to use. So what is tyag, renunciation? And if we understand what it really means and feels, then Tiag can be a new word for us, and we can use it in a way as a slogan for our attention, for the to attract our attention. So Tiag, renunciation, is about realizing your own fullness, how full you are to such an extent that automatically you don't need what you thought that you needed and what you made a temporary false support. Because no matter how much we deceive ourselves with support from the external world and these become our bondages, there will never be the real oxygen for the self, which is the self himself. Our qualities and experiencing our qualities make us feel full, and this fullness make us let go of all these bondages. And these bondages and this sense of being a false sense of feeling empty makes us selfish and makes us always feel that we need to take from others. But this one shift, which can take just a second, shift of our consciousness, when we are able to think that we are full, then we become bestowers, natural bestowers, authentic bestowers from the heart, because this is our nature. But we forgot our nature because we thought that we are empty, and then everything got distorted. So can I decide for my day today that I'm going to see that I'm full, this is my nature, and just being a bestower?
A complete Tyagi is one who is always an embodiment of virtues. To be an embodiment of virtues means to be virtuous oneself and also see virtues in everyone. When someone is an embodiment of virtues, his vision and attitude will be filled with virtues, with the result that he will only see the virtues of others through his vision and attitude. While seeing and understanding defects, his intellect will not imbibe anyone's defects. That is, he will not keep them in his intellect. In this way, he is a holy swan. A complete Tyagi considers himself to be responsible for every elevated task: the task of attaining success in service, the task of helping of Brahmin souls to progress, and the task of performing an atmosphere of weakness or wastefulness. The weakness of others means the weakness of your family. He considers himself to be an instrument in an unlimited way.
So, starting with fullness, it's very easy to become a true, humble, incognito renunciate. But full of what? When we say the self is full, the self is full of virtues. And the one who renounces falsehood and all the byproducts of falsehood is the one who experiences, first of all, he himself, the sweetness of virtues. Virtues, in a way, is the expression of our true nature in our everyday life. So, our nature is love, our nature is happiness, our nature is contentment, our nature is security. So, if we experience these qualities, and this is the very reason for our existence, so when I experience them, then automatically I want to share them with others and help others also see that they're full. And things that appear to be important and big and situations that appear to be difficult then feel so small, so insignificant, so trivial. Because when someone experiences all these qualities, then you want to experience these qualities and their sweetness in your interactions with others, but also to the extent that you have seen your own virtues and you experience them to such an extent you can see that others also are of the same nature, because we are all of the same family and we have all gone through the same journey of forgetting who we are. And someone who starts remembering, he wants from their heart to see others also realizing themselves and their own virtues. And the best way to do this is by seeing them as they are, virtues. And of course, your vision is unlimited in this. For every second, for everyone you see, the only thing you have in your heart is to remind them of their beautiful inner kingdom of virtues. So you naturally become an angelic bestower.
A complete Tyagi is always steady on the same wavelength with everyone and has the awareness that this is the one task of the one family. By having the awareness of just one, he becomes a number one soul. A complete Tyagi soul experiences himself to be a soul who embodies the instant fruit and has attained the instant fruit. This means that a complete renunciate soul is like an indestructible tree that is constantly full of all instant and practical fruit. Such a soul is a constant embodiment of fruit. That is why he is ignorant of any temporary desire to receive any limited fruit of limited actions. He is someone whose mind is constantly healthy because of eating practical fruit. He is always healthy. He does not have any illness of the mind. Have you become such a complete Tyagi soul?
So, as we go about our activities today, can we use this little word Tyag or Tyagi, the renunciate, as a sign that shows to us an unlimited world, invisible world of the highest feelings. So today we can very gently aim for identifying whatever bondages, supports, false supports appear in our mind and not to give them a second chance, not to give them more attention. Renounce even the most favorite thoughts and feelings that can come from this physical world. And instead, just giving my attention to the self as an invisible presence that is fully emerging throughout the day and making it natural again, this quality, this beautiful quality of the self of fullness. And fullness makes someone naturally a bestower. And when we let go of these thoughts within us of I as a person in this physical world, but instead I see myself as a silent presence, then you don't feel that you're separate from others. You feel that you are like one. So, whatever is the weakness of others, you think of it as, in a way, your own weakness. Know that anyone is weak, but it's not that it's someone out there who has this weakness, but it's one of my family. We are like one of the same family, the human family. So the only task for today is to see that I'm full and show to others who are not others, but they are my lovely, my beloved brothers and sisters. So the sisters and brothers of the one human family. So I show to everyone that they're also full, they're also beautiful, and they can also share with others their own treasures. So it really takes one candle to be lit up, to light all the others. So today, letting go of my limited supports, seeing my fullness, and reminding others their own fullness so that they can also become naturally, gently, sweetly Tyagi without effort. It is so important and so attractive, and it gives like it's like an instant fruit to spend some time with all these amazing aspects of truth and give them life within us, because it is easy in this world to use a lot of ideas and a lot of words, but also spending some time in silence and seeing all of these things that are being shared. So maybe after these um, sharings, we can all spend some time with ourselves and seeing the reality of how it feels like to be full. And if I'm really full, is it natural not to be attracted, not to be in bondage of any limited support? Let me make it real for me. And then everything we're sharing will be a natural outcome.